It's 20 past 2. I've been sitting home in beautiful conditions all day. Very dull, slightly humid, but yeah, if I couldn't go somewhere, I had to have my dose of injections in the back and shoulder. So I was a bit sore and I was sitting around home this afternoon. I thought, oh bugger this, I'm out of here, I'm going fishing. So yeah, I'm in a little channel stream, it's 20 past 2 and we'll just see how we go. 3 hits, 1 hook up and lost it. So, there we go. Finally got one to take it. March brown. It's in 2 minds whether to change over or not there. Really nice fat fish too. He's just taking a cast up in that fast water. I brought it back down into this pool and he's come up off the bottom and grabbed hold of me. He's only just hooked in that jaw, so we'll get him in the net. A couple of picks and send him home. Oh, beautiful. Off you go. Alright, there he's going down. Nice. Yep. Put a little pocket of water just ahead of me here. Go up and go in under this log here and geez, he smashed it hard and far. What a white miller rod. And yeah, this fella he's just come out and he actually absolutely hammered it. I mean, these only little streams and these aren't monster fish, they're big fat, they're fat legal sized, well over legal sized trout. Oh geez, they fight in these little streams. So strong. Anyway, look up. Good. Right, it's another this one. There's only a little tack of this one. First cast is straight up the middle of this little narrow stretch, nothing happened. Flicked it to that left river bank, a bit of flat water, and this little fella here just smashed it. So there you go. Righto. Nothing big. He's only just on. That's just what they call a legal sized trout, roughly. Ridiculous, isn't it? Something that's that size to be legal size. No, he's been selling his weight. What's he got ahead here? Will I get through that or may have to go up and around it, I think. Yeah, just go up and around that's a pretty simple one. These trout are shut down again now, I tell you. Now they won't touch the white miller. I tried a gold Aglia moose noria, I won't touch that. I'm following it, they come up following it. They're going back to March brown now. And I just have to keep rotating lures around. There we go, this one come out and take the March brown. Oh, I tell you, talk about bloody trout being on and off. That's the challenge of it all, I love it. There's just something about it. It's in your blood, I think. And there's taking it in that pool, that little sideboarder there's the main bit of flow coming down here, and you got that little back corner there. I had 2 little soft hits for tiddler, and these cast they did a bit longer, and this fella here grabbed hold of it. So yeah, I'll unhook him and send him home. Oh, beautiful, off you were, on your way. That's it, good girl. Oh, that's a better fish, this one. Holding deep too, don't get out of the snake, get a snake. Oh, yeah, lovely. In trouble overcast days, you think you could put it to the fish till they break the surface, especially in tea-coloured water too. And he's a lovely solid fish, this bugger. He's certainly fish of the day. Look at that one, he's a beauty. Lovely fish. It was just taking the cast straight in the middle of that water there. And yeah, he's grabbed hold of it, so we'll get him off and send him home before he tosses that lure. 510 grams. He went, beautiful. So anyway, I'll let him go now and send him on his way. He'll be right in a minute. I'm just going to keep him going here for a bit. They're good, he's gone. Beautiful, it's nice. That stretch of water there is very deep. I had to bypass that. I'll flick over to that other bank with that dead branch. That branch was laying along that bank. There's a bit of a water going round with the bubble line there. Probably this right hand side for you. Right about one being on that pool on that right hand side there. He's right at my feet here. Look at the size of that one. They're beautiful fish, look at that. Only just sure I could lose this one. And he just smashed it. Beauty. I'll get him straight in the net. Look at the size of that. That's a gem of a fish. For a very small stream. Look. Let's get him in the net, eh? Ah, there he is. He's in the net. So I'll just get a couple of pics of him. weigh him while he's in the net and then take the 310 grams of the net weight off and see what he finished up at. Be bigger than that 510 gram, I tell you. It's only close to 600 grams. Anyway, let's not stress him out too much more. He's released. I tell you, it's taking a bit of time getting him breathing, getting him back again because he sort of went on his side. So just held him down here by the tail and getting him going. He's moved off beautifully. So yeah, so it was a 925 gram total all up, which was good, minus 310. So that's about 615. So yeah, beautiful. Nice stretch of water down there. Had four hits. One hook up and missed it, and then this little stretch of water here. It's only a very small one, wide but small. I had one hit and I missed there. Now I've got to make my way up through here. And there's a bit of nice water around the corner. I'm going to give it another maybe 15 minutes. If I start hooking them again, well, then I call it a day. Got to save myself for tomorrow. Let's hope the weather's like this tomorrow, but not as windy. Finally, after this trout having 3 goes at the lure, after 3 separate casts and retrieves, finally come out and grabbed hold of it. Nice plump little fish. And now we're hooked he is. He's been snipping at the back of it. They shorten the little tail, shiny tail pieces on the back of the March brown. They seem to be grabbing the back end of it and not taking the treble, so I've snipped the little sparkly stuff off and just left the brown tail feathers on there, and yeah, that seems to be doing the job. He's a lovely fish. Nice one, nice solid brownie. There you go, Buster, on your way. You can see what I've done there. There's the one I'm using now with the swivel on it there. I've trimmed the sparkly off it, and the one underneath is brand new, unused. You can see the difference in them. So we lost another one in this very same pool. I just caught that one. This time he's off this bank here. And ran for a bit and one jumped from the water and tossed it. It's a nice little bit of flat water to my right up here. I'm going to do a little backhand cast up into that and see what happens in there. Finally, after losing 3 in a row, I've got this beauty, lovely fish. Those were a medium size. This is a lovely solid fish. And it's just taken up with all that dead wood is. I flicked in there and brought it out, he just smashed it. So, well, he's only just hooking that top jaw too. Yeah, we'll slip him in the net. Geez, there's some bloody meat on them fish. Beautiful smoked, I tell you. Anyway, he's going in the net and then going home. Both going home, yeah, where he come from in the river. He's home. Alright, I've got my photo home, you can go now. Oh, there you go, Buster. Beautiful. See, I could have had at least 15 trout by now, really, instead of 8. Now I've hookups and hits and misses all that. I've had. Still, it's been fun. It's the smallest fish of the day. I'll be back. Look at that little tacker. And he was just taken right up where that log is there, just in there's a little bit of flat water. With the fast water, that little water running both sides, that little pool, flat pool there. I just flicked in that and they just smashed it there. Yeah. Got the little fella off and send him home. Number 9. Right, another one here. He's holding a bit deeper. I just cast there into that shallow flat water there by that big fallen tree, and they see the lure hit the water. It's beautifully coloured brown. Grabbed hold of it. It's even shallow, you can see you get better colour. He just spat it anyway. And there's the colour of him. Look at the colours in there. Glorious. Beautiful golden brown. Oh, another nice solid fish on here. This bugger. The beauty. Same hole as I just caught that 10th trout. And, he's not a monster. He's foul hooked himself. That's why he's fighting so. He was pulling so hard. He's just hooked himself on the side of between the gill opening and his front jaw, his mouth. Oh, get him in the net and send him off. Get that out. Come on, Buster. Yeah, that's why he's holding side on so much. You can see there where he's just hooked himself between right in the centre part of his gill frame. Anyway, we'll get him off. Don't be stressing out and send him on his way. No, it looks out anyway. That's good. There we are. Let's just put him in the water. Here we go. Look off like a ball out of the gate. Hang on. Wreck your car. You're not ready to go yet, poet? You ready, fella? We're good to go. There you go. He's up. Yep. Let it go. Another lovely fish here. There's just this little narrow stretch of water here. It looked good. It looked fishy. And it was. It's a lovely fish too. Let's size this bugger. Beautiful condition brown trout. Lovely, lovely, lovely fish. I'll get him straight in the net. Oh, come on, come back. Yeah, come on, in the net, boy. You could be in a bit of trouble with this fish, eh? There's a lot of blood coming out the gill here. I think he may have got swallowed the lure too deep. I'll just check him out first and see what we can do for him. If he's okay, we'll go back. But if he's got gill damage, he'll get the dong, I'm afraid. I just moved in this nice wide bit of water here and picked up towards that log and brought it back, and this medium-sized brownie's grabbed hold of it. This one we can let go. Sadly, that last one I had, yeah, couldn't save him. I know a lovely old lady just up the road from me will enjoy that. So we'll get this fella off. Oh, he's on his way. I'm just going to fish this stretch of water here. It's a bit of a deep hole, and up around the corner, and I'll probably call it a day. Then it's now 20 to 5. So it's been a good session. 13 trout so far. I'm pretty happy with that. But, yeah, it's a lot better than what I thought it was going to be actually. I was hooking and losing them. Oh, I don't know. Just in the second last stretch of water, I'm going to fish. So everyone go to it on the first or second cast, and then took another 3 casts. Probably different fish, but anyway, he's got it. So I'll get him in the net. He's getting dull. I've still got my sunnies on too, not helping. Oh, he's good to go. And there's the lure. He spat the lure. Once he's in the net, jumping around like a fruit cake, he spat the lure. He's good to go anyway, so we can just tip him out and let him swim off. There he goes. Lovely. Number 14. I got off that 13. That's what I was worried about. Beautiful. Oh, there we go. It's the second small undersized trout for the day. It's not bad. It's not 15 trout. Just 2. I think it's just the 2 being undersized. And the rest of majority of them, 75% of them, been 80% of them been bloody beautiful, solid fish. Now I'll get this little fella off and send him out. I didn't think I'd get anything here because there was a duck bloody jumping and slopping around up in the water here, and I didn't think I'd catch a fish in here. Just gone 5 o'clock and the Young Corner Day. 15 trout, I'm pretty happy with that. It's a lot more than I had thought I was going to catch and release today. Sadly, I had to keep one. And yeah, but I noticed in these big slower stretches of water, the trout are following it. They come up behind following it. They're not really taking it. A couple have, but majority of them, like there was 2 in this big pool here, deep pool, come up behind it, followed it all the way and sort of bow wide, and then got into the shallow part, they turned and went off. So had I put a hard body on and worked in there, I'm sure they would have got it. I would have taken them on the hard body. But anyway, I didn't want to use a hard body. That's always my last resort. And when you got 15 trout and it's 5 o'clock, it's time to go home, you call it a day, don't you? So, yeah, I've got a long walk back to the car. It's been a good day, guys. The little March Brown did most of the damage on the trout, which is really good. So yeah, the next time, for me it's tight lines. Hopefully the weather's fine tomorrow and I'll be out and about again. Stay safe.